Today, loud human activity like shipping and drilling in the oceans may be impairing communication among dolphins and changing the behaviors. Now they have to shout louder. NASA discovers a new planet out there in space that resembles Earth and could possibly support life. And Madrid has retired its last diesel-powered bus in December, becoming the first major city in Europe with 100% green bus fleet. Hello there, this is MW Newscast. My name is Michael and I'm your host today. These are the news in details. First story, dolphins forced to shout to be heard over noise pollution. Communicating over long distances helps the mammals hunt and breed, but new study finds human-made sounds are making their lives more difficult. During the last couple of decades, there has been a dramatic increase in human-made noise, not only on land surface but also in the oceans. Loud human activity like shipping and drilling may be forcing the animals to make louder and less effective whistles. Dolphins rely on whistles and echolocation to work together for hunting and reproducing. Now they have to shout to make themselves heard over underwater background noise, but still struggle to be heard. According to a recent study led by University of Bristol experts and published in the journal Current Biology last week, dolphins have to nearly double their whistle durations and also loudness to overcome the noise pollution interference. It is not only about changing the volume of call, but the animals also altered their body language. They reorient themselves to face each other and were also more likely to swim to the other side of the lagoon to be closer. Noise pollution is not only disturbing in the big cities, but also in the oceans. Next, NASA found a planet almost the size of Earth and could be habitable. Scientists from NASA have identified an Earth-sized world orbiting within the habitable zone of its star. A habitable zone is the distance from a star where liquid water could exist on an orbiting planet. In astronomy, scientists use the term Goldilocks zone because the conditions on the planet are not too cold or too hot to sustain life. The planet named TOI 700e is about 95% the size of Earth and probably the rocky planet similar to Earth. It orbits a red dwarf star called TOI 700, about 100 light years away. It's one of 4 planets to orbit the star alongside TOI 700b, c, and d. It takes TOI 700e about 28 days to orbit its star, and it may also be a tidally locked planet, meaning it spins only once per orbit and only one side always faces the star, the same way how only one side of the moon is always facing Earth. Next steps will be trying to work out on how to detect biological signatures that can confirm if life does indeed exist on that planet. Last story for today, good for the environment. Madrid becomes first major European city with 100% clean bus fleet. In line with the promise made in 2020 that no diesel-powered bus will circulate in the city from 2023 onwards, the last bus of its kind was shut off for good at the end of December 2022. Now, Madrid's bus fleet is compliant with the EU Clean Vehicles Directive, which allows buses to use electricity, hydrogen, and natural gas as fuels. The current fleet now has nearly 2,000 compressed natural gas (CNG) buses and 119 electric ones. It is expected fully electric buses will make up 25% of its fleet by 2025. With this achievement, the city becomes the first major European capital in terms of number of inhabitants and buses in service to operate on a 100% clean fleet of municipal buses. Wonderful news! We hope to see more cities around the world providing cleaner public transportation. That makes the end of this edition. Thanks for watching MW Newscast. Hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Once again, my name is Michael. Have a great day.